Hello and welcome to the Oceaners Travel Show. Sail Away Sunday, back again.
Sunday.
And today we're going to be going over Icon of the Seas Part 47.
No.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're not doing that.
We could talk about Icon for another 2 hours.
It feels like we have been talking about Icon for...
And they're probably like, oh.
Oh, I'm sure.
Probably just made them all turn off and not want to listen.
So,
no.
It's on my phone. No Icon this week.
No Icon this week. We got a destination this week.
No Royal Caribbean this week.
No. We're jumping over to a Carnival Corp.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Carnival. We haven't talked about Carnival in a while.
We have not.
So today we're going to cover the other private island.
Carnival Corporation, private island. Half Moon Cay.
Half Moon Cay, cool.
If you're a Bahamian, it's Key. If you're a American or anybody else that is reading it on a screen, it looks like K, okay? But it's Key. Okay. Anyway.
What if you're Spanish?
Okay. Okay. Whatever. I don't know.
I don't either. Let's just move on.
I don't know what you're doing.
All right. So tell me about this island. Where is it?
It is in the Bahamian area.
That's pretty precise. Thank you very much. Close to Nassau? Is it close to Bermuda? Is it close to...
It's actually Bermuda. Bermuda's way up there.
Hey, you said it's out there.
It is. Well, if you think about all of the islands that make up the Bahamian Islands, Coco Cay is more like northeast. This Half Moon Cay is going to be a little more like southeast from Nassau.
So what's it closest to?
It's close. I mean, it's close to Nassau in respect.
Just trying to get a rough vicinity.
It is close to Exuma, if you've heard of Exuma, which is where the authentic swimming with the pigs is.
Yeah, my daughter had that once.
She did not go to Exuma. Exuma is where they kind of live.
No, I said she had that once.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, that's eczema.
Oh, my gosh.
My bad.
Eczema, not Exuma. Guys, come get this Rottweiler. I don't know what to do with him.
It's been a long day. Let's move on.
Okay. So, this island opened in December of 1996.
Well, it's been there a while.
It has.
So is it actually an island, or is it just part of an island like Labadee that's fenced off, or is it actually a whole island?
The whole island
is reserved for Carnival.
It's actually they renamed it Half Moon Cay. Its real name is Little San Salvador Island.
Okay.
It was actually purchased by Holland America Line, which Holland America, if you don't know, is part of the Carnival Corporation now.
Probably wasn't then.
Right. But now only Holland America Line ships and Carnival ships go there. Not Princess, not any of the others, not Costa. It's just
those two only.
Those two only. Carnival and Holland America. They bought this entire island for $6 million.
Wow.
I got a cool $6 million in the bank. I'm going to go buy an island.
You do? Wait, what?
Wait, sorry. That's one. Shouldn't have said that. Anyway, moving along.
Okay, this is news to me. Breaking news. Why are we doing this?
They gave it the name Half Moon Cay because the beach area it's a huge area, but it's crescent shaped.
Okay.
And it's a large crescent shaped beach that is called Half Moon Beach. So Half Moon Cay.
Okay. Is it dockable, or do you have to tender? Or
not dockable.
So it's tender.
It does not have any deep water access. So it's tender only.
Any plans to make it dockable?
Not at the current filming or taping of this. There is no.
I wonder if that hurts them compared to, being dockable.
I don't think so, because of this, type of ships that go there. It's not really been an issue.
What is the capacity? Roughly,
you're looking at probably 10K.
So 2 ships.
2 ships could easily, be fine there.
Is it max 2 or is it More than
No,
two? I mean, how many has been there before at the same time?
to my knowledge, there may have been two ships there at the same time. I've only seen pictures where there's one out there.
Okay.
Excuse me, but they're definitely. I think they could have two tenders at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a very shallow, white sandy protected beach because of the crescent shape. So it is very, very desirable for people to go there. It stays pretty calm and pretty clear most of the time.
Very nice for snorkeling,
which is
and
lovely. They have a lot of free beach chairs that are first come, first serve. The first area that you come to on the beach is going to be completely bonkers crowded because everybody just wants to get in the water. If you walk a little bit further down the beach, you're going to come to areas that have nobody. So that's what I would recommend is if you get off the ship early, of course, you're going to be one of the first ones on the ship. You can take the first chair you come to.
but it's going to get crowded as the day progresses.
Have, people on top of you soon after that. So keep walking. If you're able to walk, quarter of a mile down the beach, and you're going to have pretty much the area all to yourself. And there's also, places to get drinks and places to get snacks all up and down the beach area. So
is there
no
transportation?
Need to go very far. There is a tram.
Okay.
Once you come, you're let off the tender boat. You're let off in the arrival plaza. There's a big map you can take a picture of that'll help you get your bearings about where you need to go or where you want to go. And then there you can also catch a tram that will take you to the other end of the island and back. Here, there's also a gift shop, a place to get information. If you want to do a shore excursion that you didn't book on board, you can do that here on the island as well. And there's also a straw market. So if you like local artisan crafts, you can do that as well. But now, I believe it's cash only.
Is it like a carnival straw market like Coco Cay is pretty much Royal Caribbean? Or is it outside vendors?
It's outside vendors. They have a gift shop that's Carnival owned and operated. And then they have a straw market that is
all outside vendors.
All outside vendors, kind of like the Labadee stuff.
Let me braid your hair.
We're very familiar with, Royal Caribbean product and stuff. But now what I do know about this is there are no employees housed on this island. So anyone that comes from this island, they are ferried over.
Gotcha.
Unlike some other islands that they actually have a group of people that stay there and take care of the island, this is not the case here. So when you're going to have a ship in port, they ferry the people over to run the island. And of course, people come off the ship to do food and beverages as well.
So how many different areas are there on?
There's several different areas.
I mean, are there like different beaches or
there's not really different beaches. The Crescent Beach or the Half Moon Beach is going to be your main beach, and it's huge. And dotted all up and down the coastline, you're going to have, your beach chairs, like I said. You're going to have clam shells that are available for rent. You've got cabanas. There's even luxury villas that are like 2 stories high. And then there's like this big...
Got a 2-story price on them too.
Oh, they do. And then at the end of the beach, there's like this house that you can rent for the day. It's ridiculous, but it's there. There's a snorkeling area on one end of the beach. It's protected, and there are, sunkables or submergibles, I guess is how you would say it. Lots of tropical fish. You can bring your own equipment if you don't want to purchase or rent one, but they do have snorkel equipment available for rent. There is a lagoon on one side that is crystal clear, pristine water, and you can rent a kayak and kayak through that. You can do a glass bottom kayak, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And also on the furthest end, away from everything, they have a set of stables.
Oh, so horseback riding.
So they have horseback riding. You can do horseback riding on the beach. You can, ride through the surf, or you can just take an eco tour around the island on horseback.
All right. What about like jet skis? Is that available or?
Yes, there are different types of water sports. There are some water sports that you don't even have to pay for. They're just right there. Like they've got some, different things on the beach there. You can, of course, rent jet skis and rent the kayaks and stuff like that. But
Bicycles, stuff like
Yeah, they
that.
have bicycles and different things like that you can ride around. There's trails that you can go, that you can walk on. There's all kinds of stuff.
Any water slides or anything like that?
No, but there is a
Pool.
kiddie area. There is a pirate themed, like little kiddie area with like some kiddie slides that has some splashy pad type atmosphere,
like a splash bay type.
Definitely for the younger kids only, though. There's not any big slides for adults. No pool. It's just, pretty much strictly beach.
Okay.
One thing I will say, if you're not planning on getting a cabana or a clamshell, there's not a lot of shade. Shade is going to be at the very back of the beach if you can get a tree.
That's not good for you gingers.
But most of the area is wide open and it's full sun. So there's not umbrellas to rent or anything like that. The only way you can get some shade is by renting a clamshell or, the cabanas.
Or going over to the straw market and buying a straw hat.
Bring your hats with you.
Get you a straw hat at the straw market.
Absolutely.
So what about food, bars, the important stuff?
Yeah.
We're on a cruise. We're here for the food. We're here for the bars.
There's bars dotted up and down the place that you can get. There's a bar at the arrivals plaza. So as soon as you step off your tender,
start getting drunk immediately.
Start your booze on. Your drink package does work if you have bottomless bubbles or beverages or whatever they call it. So that will work on the island, which is great. And food, it's going to be your Caribbean island lunch. So your hamburgers, your hot dogs, your sandwiches, your jerk chicken. They're going to have... I did notice there was ice cream available.
Hold on, I need a minute.
Jerk chicken.
Yeah, if you have not had the...
Caribbean jerk chicken.
Jamaican jerk chicken, Caribbean jerk chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little spicy, but it's good.
All of that is included in your cruise fare, just your typical
buffet type stuff.
Type lunch. To my knowledge, I think they only have one large pavilion for the included lunch. And it's on one of the, I guess, the further away sides of the beach. You can take the tram there and back. No worries. They have lots of seating there. They do have beverage stations there for your complimentary beverages, as well as your bar beverages.
And soft drinks and...
Yes, all of that. There is a for-fee restaurant on the island called the Lobster Shack, and you can eat seafood for additional charge.
Do you know how much that is?
I think it's a la carte. So just a different
pricing per item.
Price per item. So, yeah. It looked yummy, though.
So... It's, I know we're trying to stay away from the carnival stuff, but you got to talk about Coco Cay. How does it compare? I mean, what is the...
Well,
it's different.
It's different. It's different for everyone. Coco Cay kind of appeals to, the thrill seekers as well as the chill seekers. This is definitely going to appeal to just chill. You there's nothing to do here but really the beach. You can play volleyball. You can play basketball. There's different kind of water sports. You can go snorkeling. I think there's even a place to do stingrays.
Like a tour.
Which is cool. But the main attraction here is the big...
Just open, lazy day.
White sand beach.
Now, what about like off island excursions? Like Coco Cay's got it where you can get on boats and go to other places and things like that. Do they offer that type stuff, like different excursions around there? They've
got some different snorkeling excursions that you can do and some other, tours that you can do.
Hop on a boat, they take you out, bring you back.
Okay. So, there's
that's fun.
Different options. And there's a ton of stuff available on your your planner where you look and do stuff.
Well, they do have the horseback riding that Coco Cay does not have, which kind of surprised me. I'm surprised Coco Cay has not added that.
Yeah, well, they don't really, this island is pretty large, and a lot of it is really, they've tried to keep the natural habitat for the most part. And, that's a good thing that there's not a lot of, inhabited space on this island, whereas Coco Cay has got a lot of, it's more industrialized.
Yeah.
It's been factored in and people live there. And so, still, it's different. But one thing I will say that, Half Moon Cay has been awarded for 20 years running the best private island.
Really?
According to the pothole.
Because I'm a pothole, so...
Porthole. Y'all, it's late.
Wait. Take two.
According to Porthole Cruise Magazine. I'm sorry, Porthole Cruise Magazine, but they have
apparently they did not sponsor this podcast.
They have voted it best private island for 20 years.
Blow it out your porthole. Boy, what the crap are we doing?
I don't know. I really don't know. 20 years running.
Porthole Magazine.
Which, yeah, that's
a weird name for a magazine.
Porthole, not pothole.
Because I'm a pothole, so...
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Again.
Tell me in the comments if you know that.
So, ice cream? Do they have ice cream?
Yes, they have ice cream.
Okay. Then we're good. We're good.
Windsurfing, catamarans, volleyball, basketball, horseshoes, shuffleboard, horseback riding, nature trails, jet skiing, cycling, snorkeling. I mean, it's a beautiful island. It really is. And every picture I've seen, the water is pristine and just clear, and it gently slopes in, and I mean, it's just really pretty.
That would be one advantage, is having the nice calm water. There's one place at Coco Cay that's got calm water, but some of those other places can get rather rough on some days.
You're kind of exposed to the elements.
Where here you're going to be pretty much calm water for most of the beach.
Yeah.
So that's nice, because that's my favorite activity.
Oh, there is a
if you haven't seen the video on our YouTube channel, then
of him relaxing on a chair in the water. Yeah. There is one area on Half Moon Cay that there's a huge pirate ship, and it actually looks like an authentic pirate ship, but it's a bar that you can go in and hang out.
See, that's your lead. Why didn't you lead with that?
Well, I just forgot about it until just now.
Pirate bar? No,
ship bar.
That's your headline. You lead with the headline.
But see,
we're going to go back and re-record this. The headline is pirate bar.
Pirate bar. But you have to go down to part of the beach here to even see it. If you stop when you go in, you're not going to see the pirate bar.
Put me on the tram, take me to the pirate bar.
The pirate bar. Arr, shiver me timbers.
Get me drunk, then get me a lawn chair, pull it out in the water, and let me sleep.
Leave you be.
And you can run around chasing the stingrays and sharks. And
I like to snorkel. That's my thing. Give me a place to plop my stuff, and then give me my snorkel mask, and I'll go bob up and down and talk to the fishies.
I like the snorkeling for about 2 minutes, and then I'm done with it.
Fishy.
Yeah, I like the helmet diving. That was fun.
Helmet? Yeah, they don't have that here. But
no, but we've done that before on
yes.
cruise ships, and the helmet diving I highly recommend on any cruise ship. All cruise ships have it, so...
If you guys want us to do an episode on Sail Away Sunday where we cover some of our favorite excursions that we've ever done...
That's a good idea.
Yeah, let us know. If you have some favorites, we can feature those, but we've done quite a lot of excursions in our 20-plus cruising.
Some of our favorites and maybe some of our least favorites.
Yeah, some that we wouldn't do again.
So, all right. So, what else do we got? What you got us?
That's about it. I mean, it's going to be your leisure day. You can come and go as you please back and forth to the ship. You just have to tender. It's about
that does make it a little more inconvenient.
Yeah, it's about a 15-minute tender boat ride back and forth. And also keep in mind that if the weather is bad, you cannot go. So, that is one advantage to having a dockable space, is that you don't have as many cancellations as you do if you're tendering, because wind, sea levels, all of that are going to have an effect on whether or not you can tender or not. So, yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, it's amazing reviews. It's beautiful.
So if you're into snorkeling and drinking, this is the place for you.
Yeah.
And drunken horseback riding.
If you are, a Carnival cruiser, you definitely need to go here at least once. Because I mean, honestly, if you go on a Caribbean cruise and you're beach adverse, turn around and go home.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely go to the Caribbean for the beaches, no matter which cruise line you go on.
Yeah.
And it's not that we have anything against... We've been on Carnival cruises, and I like Carnival.
Yeah.
I've not had a bad time on Carnival cruise lines.
No.
except for that one, but we won't go into that. But no, Carnival's, matter of fact, our very first cruise ever was a Carnival, and we really, really enjoyed it. And every Carnival that we've been on since then, we've really enjoyed. We do more Royal Caribbeans just because we have accumulated so many points with Royal Caribbean that we're, of the diamond level, and
we get free stuff.
There's a lot of perks associated with that. So, and they are, full disclosure, they are our favorite cruise line to this point. We've never done a Disney cruise, so we can't compare it to that directly yet.
Right.
But it's also, you got to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges. The Carnival experience is different than a Royal Caribbean experience.
And going back to, some of the points that I've made whenever you are, things that you need to do or you don't need to do when you're going on your cruise, you need to research the vessel you're going on, because every vessel, regardless of cruise line, is going to have a personality.
Absolutely.
Just like an Oasis of the Seas is not going to have the same vibe as Splendor of the Seas, because they're two different types of ships. They're going to cater to different clientele. So you're going to want to see, okay, what's the shows on board? Just like your Mardi Gras on Carnival is not going to be the same as the
Mardi Gras looks great.
As your Imagination or whatever fantasy, whatever's available in the lower tiers. A lot of those have been scrapped now, so I'm not sure if I got
something to keep in mind too is that it's not just individual cruise ships within the cruise lines that have different personalities. Different cruise lines have different personalities.
They do.
Carnival is definitely more of a party ship.
It's a party atmosphere.
It's more upbeat, more active, more dancing, where Royal Caribbean is a lot more family centered.
Yes.
Then you've got your Virgin Voyage, which is pretty much all
adults only
centered. Really the 20 to 40, it seems like, is the demographic that they're kind of targeting on Virgin. Then you have your Holland America, which is, again, adult oriented, but it's more of your senior 50 plus, 60 plus that they're targeting.
Right. Not so to say that you're not going to go on,
No, anybody can go on any of them.
You're going to see kids there. You're just going to see less. If you go on Royal Caribbean, you're going to see more of your young families. If you go on Carnival, you're going to see more,
college kids partying.
Or your, young adults.
And you're going to see, again, you're going to see everybody on every cruise line, but the target of who they're after. We went on a Carnival ship and it was a party and we enjoyed it. It was great. It was fun. It was a blast.
Yeah. Most cruises I've been on, I can 100% truthfully say that I've had a blast.
Yeah. I've not really.
There's only been a couple that have had moments of despair, but for overall, every single one has
really,
been
there's just one that was not pleasant. We're not going to put it on blast, but it wasn't. Yeah. We had one cruise out of 23 now.
Yeah.
That wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah. And
it's rare. It's very rare.
It's very rare. And we go into each vacation, whether it's a cruise or anything, that it's going to be what you're going to make it. So you have to roll with the adversities and the things that come along. And that's just with life in general. So, if you build your vacation up to be something out of this world,
learn to roll with the punches.
Are that you're going to be disappointed because things happen. I mean,
learn to roll with the punches. There's good and bad in everything, and it is what you make it.
Yes.
So with that being said, we're going to wrap it up for this week. Thank you again for tuning in to Sail Away Sunday.
Wrap it up.
Don't forget to like and subscribe on Apple Podcast or Spotify Podcast and
YouTube. Don't forget to go to YouTube.
And
like and subscribe on YouTube.
She is really bad at this today. What? Okay, let's try this again. Go to Apple Podcast and like and subscribe, or Spotify. Don't forget to write those 5-star reviews, and
don't forget to hit us up on our other social medias and go over to YouTube. Like and subscribe us over there. We're fleshing out a lot of content down there. Definitely need you to like and subscribe. And we've got a giveaway going on over there. If you're interested, once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to give away a pair of Universal tickets. So if you like cruising and you like theme parks, maybe that's for you too. All you need to do is be a subscriber to the channel. Make sure I can see that you are a subscriber to the channel. Send me an email oceaneerstravel@gmail.com to let me know you've subscribed and you will be entered into our giveaway.
Don't forget to head on over also to oceaneerstravel.com for all of your vacation needs. If you're planning on booking a cruise or a trip to a theme park, that's what we specialize in. Head on over there, fill out the contact form. We'll be glad to get a quote to you. We're here to help. Also, if you just have questions or questions that you want answered on the podcast, go ahead and shoot them over to us. We'll be glad to answer them for you and help you any way we can.
Do a Q&A session real soon to get some of those, but I'm happy to get back to you.
So with that being said, I think we're done for this week. So
until friends,
sail away time for Sail Away Sunday.
We'll see you next time, friends. Bye.